Okay, hello and welcome to the Facebook Goal Digger JV page. My name is Chris and I want to introduce you to Facebook Goal Digger and explain exactly why you should get involved when Goal Digger goes live this Thursday, May 22nd on JVZoo. So I'm Chris, and along with my business partner Ken, we've been behind the Dayjob Killer and AffiliateX brands. And since 2006, we've paid our affiliates over $10 million. And we've also been behind many of the top ClickBank launches, behind the scenes, introduced many of the top sort of JV and launch partners to the game. We've had 5 ClickBank number ones and been behind the scenes on dozens more. So what exactly is Goal Digger? Well, what it does is it extracts recent engaged buyers from Facebook. So if you can imagine the most targeted lead possible, not only people who have liked a specific page, but people who have commented on that page, who have commented in such a way that the words that they use suggest that they're a buyer of a product similar to the one that you want to sell, and have also done so recently in a recent time scale. So they're essentially recent engaged buyers who've bought something similar to the product that you want to sell. So this is like, the ultimate lead. And essentially Facebook Goal Digger lets you legally and easily extract these kinds of ultra targeted leads. So how does it work? Well, what it does is it looks for keywords within comments that have been made on posts in fan pages. So within Facebook, there are fan pages. Within those fan pages, the owner of the fan page makes posts, and then under those posts, people make comments. Well, what Goal Digger does is it looks at those comments and it essentially looks for people who've used words such as buyer, subscribed, purchased, and it then extracts those people. So it's incredibly targeted, and it's unique in that it's the only software that does this. There are no other software tools that allow you to target on this kind of level on Facebook. So I've explained the basics of what the software does and what Facebook Goal Digger does, but what I just want to sort of briefly outline now is what else is included in the package. Well, as well as the basic Facebook Goal Digger software, which comes with the license for 2 people, that's you and also your virtual assistant. As well as that, you also get access to our sister software, the sister software of Facebook Goal Digger, which is called FB Ultron. Well, basically, this is the most powerful graph search scraper on the market, and it's included as a bonus within Facebook Goal Digger. And essentially, what it does is that most graph search scrapers out there allow you to scrape a particular search. So, for example, people who like, let's say, Chicago Bulls and also live in Chicago. Well, what FB Ultron does is it allows you to enter up to 10 related fan pages, and then essentially it will look for people who like at least 2 of those. So it will manually go through and search people who like fan page 1 and fan page 2, and it will extract all those people. People who like fan page 1 and fan page 3, 2 and 4, 4 and 5, etc., etc., and it will go through up to a combination of up to 100 different possible searches and extract all of those people. But the second thing that Ultron does, the second level of refinement that we've brought in above and beyond any other tool out there, is that Ultron has also got the ability to only extract people who like less than a certain number of things. And the logic behind that is, if people like, let's say, 10,000 things, to be completely honest, it's not really much use. They kind of like everything. They're going to be liking hundreds of pages. It's going to be difficult for us, not only for our ad to appear, because they're liking so many things, but also the problem is that it's just going to be very, very difficult for us to know if that person really is passionate about those things that they've liked. Whereas if we set a limit of, say, this person can't like more than 50 things, it's going to mean that those 50 things that they like, they really are passionate about. The second thing that they're going to get beyond just the Facebook Goal Digger software and Facebook Ultron is they're also going to get a ton of training content. And this training content is going to span the spectrum from not just the beginner's basic stuff of what is Facebook, how does Facebook ads work, what are custom audiences, but all the way up to advanced tactics, tips and tricks that we've learned. And this is stuff that, because this is our first Facebook release, this is stuff that no one else has talked about. So just to sort of bring everything back and just explain the core thing, which is why you should promote Facebook Goal Digger when it goes live on the 22nd of May on JVZoo. There's a few basic reasons. The first, I think, is that it is the number one, especially when you combine it with Facebook Ultron, it is the number one method to get started and to make money and to generate leads and generate traffic with Facebook ads. And Facebook ads is red hot right now, and I believe that this is the year that people will see Facebook as a genuine Google competitor. And I'm not just talking about people in the internet marketing community who are kind of on the inside. I'm talking about the mass market. I think Facebook is about to explode, and Facebook Goal Digger is, I really strongly believe, the number one way for anyone to generate money, commissions, traffic and leads with Facebook. So essentially you're taking advantage and riding the hottest trend right now using the hottest, newest, most unique software and Facebook ad approach that's out there. Secondly, it's a phenomenal product. It's something that's been under development now for 6 months. And by the way, our development team is the same team that has been responsible for over $10 million of software sales over the last few years. So it's the team that I've always worked with. They've got equity in the company. And there's 3 programmers who have basically built this from scratch and have done so under my tutelage and done so under my control to make sure that this is a very unique, very friendly, very good user interface software that's going to generate great results for your customers. Third point, any kind of list will respond. So if you've got, a list of 100,000 affiliate newbies in the BizUp space, you tell them what this thing does and why it's going to benefit them, they'll want to buy it. On the flip side, if you've got a list of, 50 ultra high targeted, 8-figure a year super vendors, and you explain what this does, they'll buy 10 copies and give them all to the virtual assistants. So it doesn't matter how your list is positioned, whether it's about list building or Facebook, whether it's a Warrior special offer, a JVZoo, a ClickBank kind of list. Anyone who is interested in generating traffic, sales, commissions, and general internet marketing, when they see what this thing does, they will want to buy it. The fourth point that relates to that is that you can expect ridiculous EPCs. So expect insane conversions from this the second that it goes live. Again, that's for a few reasons. The first is that the product, the offer, it just makes sense. When I explain to you what the thing does and how it gets the best, most recent, engaged buyers on Facebook, lets you extract them and then very cheaply and easily advertise to them and bring them into your website, to your Facebook fan page. It just makes sense. It's a very, very easy pitch to make. But the second reason that you can expect super high EPCs is that myself and Ken, between us, we've generated well over $10 million using our own sales letters in this same niche, in the internet marketing niche. So it's essentially we've got a proven pedigree of converting this exact type of customer to this exact type of offer. And by the way, if you want to see a preview of the sales letter, we had this done over a month ago, so feel free to shoot us an email and we'll send across a preview and you can see exactly how the sales pitch and the video are panning out. But it's looking very, very strong. And then the final reason, which I think is probably something that is the most important reason, the final reason to promote is reciprocation. We will not only hit you hard and not only promote your offer and send you a ton of traffic with great EPCs, and we're happy to blast your offer to our JVs and all that kind of stuff, but speaking more sort of long term than that, we're looking to generate and get a real sort of presence within the Facebook software and JVZoo space. And the only way that we can do that is by working closely with the top JVs in that space and helping them generate money and helping them make their customers happy so that their customers will make them even more money. So we've got a track record of working with the top JVs, dominating leaderboards and really playing a leadership role in ClickBank, which is kind of the previous network that we're from. And we're now looking to leverage that into JVZoo and to help grow the JVZoo pie for everyone, from the customers to the JVs and affiliates to ourselves. And the way that we want to do that is by putting out great products, aligning with great partners, and essentially making everyone happy by adding value and putting that back into the marketplace. So just to sort of finish up, if there's anything that you need from us, anything that you want in order to jump on board, don't be a stranger, get in touch, shoot us an email, and I think that pretty much covers it. So we look forward to seeing you on the 22nd of May promoting Facebook Goal Digger. If you've got any questions, just shoot me an email.